start in a minute, folks. Hello, everyone. All right, my name is Arn Franzen. I'm a project manager with the Department of Public Space and Urban Forestry, and I'm just happy to welcome everyone here to the ribbon cutting, the official ribbon cutting ceremony for the Healey Community Playground. This used to be the Healey Tot Lot. If people remember, that was a familiar name, but we've now changed the name with the new space to reflect the needs of the community and the school. So again, I'm really happy to be here and to be welcoming everyone to this event. There was a lot of effort and a lot of planning and a lot of participation that went into this project. I can't thank everyone, but I would like to do a couple of shout outs. This project was funded by the CPA, Community Preservation CPA. The Community Preservation Act. Thank you very much. That was slipping. But that was huge, and the City Council approved that with the support of the administration. The Friends of the Healey were active in getting the project going. We had the support of the school department, the principal, and the PTA, and many others. And so I just wanted to say, thank you to all those people, whether named and unnamed. So we have a couple of speakers here today. We're going to start with Mayor Joseph A. Curatoni. I don't want to go, too long about the mayor, but this is one of many, many projects that the mayor has supported, and I'm just wanted to say, thank you to Joe for all of his support and for all, the drive and initiative that he's shown to change the way the city, views and has developed the parks and open spaces. So, Joe, here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Arn. All we need to know is whether the good testimony, endorsement, and what people feel about the park, the most important people, the kids here. So keep it up. You guys like the park? How much?
100%.
There we go. Our work is done here today. But I do want to just echo a few of the sentiments of Arn Franzen and thank him and his team. Luis Solovera from, again, the city's public space and urban forestry team for all the work. Vanessa Bukili and others that are here for engaging continuously. Another best practice of how we work together as a community to think about how spaces reflect our values, embrace our needs, from Shape Up Somerville to active living to healthy communities. And we appreciate that. Any success we have in the city is the product of many hands. On, shouted out a few. I want to make sure I add to that. And I know my colleagues here will supplement where I've left off. First, I want to thank my colleagues in elected office, the Ward 4 City Councilor, Jesse Klingen, who has been a strong, passionate advocate for this and other open spaces and what we're doing for the new Healey Playground and fields behind the school and the ward in the city. I want to thank him and the entire City Council for their support of all these projects. Your Ward 4 School Committee person, Chairman of the Somerville School Committee, Mr. Andre Green, here with Carrie Norman, the entire public school staff, with Mary Skipper and Jeff Curley and the team, and our principal, vice principal here at the school, for all their work and engagement and advocating with us to make sure that we're tying community goals and school goals together and that we're reflected in open spaces like this. It's already been mentioned, the Community Preservation Committee. Thank you for your work in facilitating and allocating and directing funds to this and many other needed projects. To you and the entire community for adopting the CPA years ago. Those funds, that money's being leveraged to have impact. We want to create more and better accessible open spaces to reflect and preserve our historical identity and to help our task and challenge to take on the affordable housing crisis and provide more opportunities for housing here in the city. I also want to thank our advocacy and activist community, the Friends of Healey and the community, and the Friends of Healey and others who've come together to work on this and other plans for this school. It wouldn't happen without them. An important part of thread that sews all our efforts together. And I do want to thank the teams from Warner Larson Landscape Architects and Belco Landscaping for their work on this project, and for the Department of Public Works, our school custodians, those who maintain this work. I just want to thank you all for coming out. There's nothing like opening up a playground. When we came together months ago to break ground, there was very few of us here due to concerns that still lie with the state, but at a different level of COVID concerns. We're able to be outside and mask and be distant without mask, and we have vaccines in place. We still have to be vigilant. I thank you all for stepping up side by side with all of us to take on the pandemic together and keep everyone healthy, safe, and alive. But so special to be out here with the most important stakeholders, the kids. Smiles on their faces and their loud screams. They can even be louder. Tell it all. Thank you very much, and I want to hand it off back to or actually to my colleague from Ward 4, the Ward 4 City Councilor, Jesse Klingon. Jesse.
Thank you all for coming out. What a beautiful day for this. We had to move it around a few times. I think we made the right choice. The mayor thanked everybody, all the appropriate parties and individuals who had a hand in this. But I really want to highlight one group specifically that really stayed on top of me, which was Kim Conley, the kindergarten teacher, and the other kindergarten teachers as well. These teachers had the kids, they know this playground better than anybody, and they had them front and center on this entire conversation. And they asked for this, and I hope we delivered what they asked for, because it's a beautiful, safe, fun park, and I look forward to many years of children playing in here. And thanks again, everybody. And with that, I'm going to bring up my colleague on the school committee side, who's also been a huge champion for not only this, but equity and open spaces for all, Mr. Andre Green, the chairman of the school committee. Andre.
Thank you, Jesse. I also echo all of the thanks, and many people deserve thanks for us being here today. I do want to acknowledge my colleague in government who just arrived, Councilor at Large, Mr. Strezzo. And I do want to point out to people who may not be aware that this was a long time coming. I think Jesse and I may have helped carry the last mile. But this isn't something that's been working since my dear colleague in government, my predecessor as school committee chair, Carrie Norman, was a Healey Hawk parent, and so I'm glad to be here as a Healey Hawk parent. My daughter's in 2nd grade, and I think I'll give her the last word, which is say that I checked on her this morning, and she loves this new lot, and so we've done a good job, and there's beginning of good things to come for not just the school but the larger community. And with that, I will turn it over to representing the Superintendent's Office, Chief of Staff Jeff Curley.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you, everyone. My name is Jeff Curley. I'm the Chief of Staff in the Superintendent's Office for Somerville Public Schools. As a parent of young kids, I can't tell you how important spaces like these are in the city. It's a great day for the Healey community. It's a great day for the city of Somerville. On behalf of the district, I just want to echo the thanks for Mayor Curtatone, for Councilor Klingon, for School Committee Chair Andre Green, former Chair Carrie Norman, Councilor Strezzo, and all of our city councilors who support this kind of important work in the city. These are critical spaces for our community. And we're so glad to have them. It's a testament to the kids that are here and the noises you hear behind me. And now I want to turn it over to the true star of the school, the principal, Dr. Mary Ellen Cox. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I brought some friends with me today. So I'm just going to go ahead and read. So I will say this, I do feel like we were just here breaking ground, and from my perspective, I'm going to eat a little crow and say, we really finished on time. I didn't think we would. So cheers to everybody that made sure that that happened. I think I owe some prizes to a couple of people with whom I bet, but I'm really excited. Thank you. The community Play Area is the first step in an expansion project that will ultimately include our greater schoolyard and is a direct result of the perseverance and commitment of the teachers, children, and parents in this community. More, it's a first step in rethinking our approach to welcoming all members of our community to our playgrounds, to our open air spaces. The diversity of this community, Somerville at large, but particularly the Healey, is among the greatest strength that we have. And places such as this bring a lot of joy, as you can hear or tell, or tears, as you can hear or tell. We're just so very, very grateful for everything. We're grateful for the parents who didn't let things go. We're grateful for our little friends who enjoy it all. And we really look forward to making a lot of memories out here. So thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Councilman Klingham. Thank you, Healey families. So on behalf of myself and our students, Mr. Larte and the rest of our teachers, we really look forward to welcoming you all back on time at the beginning of the fall so that we can open up and celebrate Phase 2. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Cobbs. I want to have Roberta Cameron come up and say a few words. Roberta is the new, what is your title? She is the Community Preservation Act Manager. So, Roberta, thank you for joining us. Can you just say a few words?
Thank you very much. As I just began in this role as Community Preservation Act Manager in July, I actually can't take any credit for all of this wonderful work that you've all done, but I would like to give credit to the Community Preservation Committee who have been working years to make this happen. And the reason I love this job is because I love the opportunities that the Community Preservation Act creates to be able to improve spaces like this and to improve the quality of life for all of your residents. So thank you.
And then we'll do the ribbon cutting.
Hello everyone, I'm Louisa Oliveira. I'm the Director of Public Space and Urban Forestry for the City of Somerville. I want to give a special note of thanks to the Somerville DPW who supported us in building this playground, to Warner Larson Landscape Architects who's built this very fun, as you can tell by the reactions we had today, playground, and to Belco Landscaping Company who physically built it with the oversight of the landscape architect. I also want to thank once again the mayor, who in the 10 years that I have been here has never said no to an open space, has never skimped on funding, and has always supported our work both in public space and urban forestry. So this is part of his legacy, and we thank all of you, and let's cut the ribbon.
Okay.
1, 2,
Three.
3.
Oh, keep going. Keep going. You got it.
It's hard.
Almost. One more. One more. Oh, you got it. Almost.
We need to sharpen this.
Hey!
Sharpen those, we do.